Every year, all the staff at the Spokane County Head Start program in any number of various positions have to receive training on proper procedures in USDA requirements for child and adult care food programs. This is required annually as well as upon first hire. This training ensures that everyone understands all of the tasks necessary of the team to receive funding from the USDA to feed the children that attend Head Start and Early Head Start. During my time there in the fall of 2018, I was able to radically revamp the PowerPoint to be more user-friendly and up-to-date, including adding new information, updating the look of the presentation, and adding a 30-minute narration to reduce the wordiness of the slides and increase everyone's retention of the information they receive. The purpose, as previously stated, was to give the presentation a fresh look, consolidate all the information on various slides, and bring the presentation into the 21st century. Often, information in older versions of the presentation was repeated in different areas 2 or 3 times, and there was no narration, so people could simply click through the PowerPoint slides as quickly as they wanted without reading all the information on the slides. I made it into a 30-minute training video to watch instead, so there's less work involved for all parties. The content of the presentation includes pertinent information about the USDA's anti-discrimination policies, proper serving sizes for different age groups, correct meal procedures for kitchen staff and teachers, pertinent information for children with allergies, infant teacher training about feeding bottles versus solids and the forms that should be filled out, all racial and ethnic identifying information, and updated information on all forms that have to be filled out annually. The target audience for this presentation is anyone that's even remotely involved in the CACFP, including management, cooks, teachers, and more. The barriers I had to overcome when creating this presentation include a simple lack of foundational knowledge about the USDA requirements for CACFP best practices and conflicting information discovered in past presentations versus on the USDA websites. Obviously, I had to learn as much as possible about the CACFP before updating and developing a new presentation training staff, but among my resources, I discovered conflicting information, especially regarding serving sizes for different age groups. I ended up using the information on the USDA website as I figured that it was the most current and up-to-date version. The end result was a completed half-hour-long presentation. I received a lot of positive feedback on the project from my preceptor and her boss, and was given the green light to begin showing it to new trainees immediately, almost before I had finished checking it for errors. I actually showed up for work one day and they were already showing it to a lady that was a new hire before I had even checked it, and I told them to maybe hold off until I could get all of my feedback and all of my thoughts corrected. Revamping this presentation gave me a much better understanding of CACFP best practices and USDA guidelines for nonprofit food service, as I was working with a foundational knowledge of almost zero, really. Thanks everyone for watching.